Hello everyone, today I have come up with a new video that is Docker images. And if you have not seen my previous video about Docker and containers, then I'll strongly recommend you to go through it first. Watch this video because you'll be in sync and you'll get more out of this video. And link is given in the description below. If you have already seen or you already know about Docker and containers, the basic of it, then you can start with this. And in this video I will be discussing about Docker images, how to create one Docker image, how to launch container with that image, and what is Docker image obviously. And this video I'll be giving you some hands-on how to do it so that you can visualize it better. And this video might be a bit long. I'll try to make it as short as possible, but I have no control over it because it's a demo. It will take some time. So let's start without wasting any time with the basic. What is Docker image? As you can see, container is a box. In previous video also I have told you that you can consider it as a box where application will get everything what it wants. Everything means the OS, networking, configuration files, environment variables, everything. But the main soul, the main important thing is the OS. Without OS, application cannot run. So today we are going to discuss about this main important thing inside a container, that is a image. So as you can see, there are two OS. You can run any OS inside this container, but here I just took two examples of Ubuntu and Nginx. Ubuntu is one image and you can create a Docker file and you can run your container with that image. Similarly, you can do with Nginx. Now coming to the workflow, this is the flow to create a Docker image and run the Docker image with the container. First you need to do is to create a Docker file, and after executing that Docker file you will be getting a Docker image, and using that image you'll run a container. So let's start with some hands-on. So this is my quick start terminal which you will be getting when you install a Docker in Windows machine. Now first of all I'll show you what is Docker image and how to get it. So as you can see, I have two images here, that is Ubuntu and Nginx. And these two images I have pulled it from the public registry. I can show you how you can do it. First you need to search that image, Docker search. Ubuntu, and it will go to the public registry and it will search with all the images named with Ubuntu. As you can see, different images are there. Everyone pushed their own images with something different with that. They have changed something and they have installed something in their own Ubuntu and pushed it to the public registry. Here you can see the official one, Ubuntu, and that's what I have pulled it. I can show you how we can do it. Docker pull and the image name. But I already have this image, so I'll not do that. I have this image already in my local. Let's clear the screen. Now let me take you to the demo. So here we are in the demo folder. So this is the file which I was talking about, this Docker file. I have kept name as Docker file, and you have to write the file name as it is if you want to use this file name. B caps and other are small. But if you want to use any other name, obviously you can do it, but this is the normal convention that we use. But if you have to build a multiple Docker images, you obviously will use different names so that you will not confuse. And I have kept it simple with Docker file, and this is the second file which will show you, that is sam.py. This is a sample Python file. You can consider it as a source code of an application which will run inside my Docker container. So first I'll show you the content of Docker file. Here we go. These are the content of Docker file. There's 6 lines I have written. First is from Ubuntu, means I have used the base image, that is Ubuntu, which is already in my local. And second is the copy dot slash app. It will copy all the contents in my current directory, that is these 2 files, to slash app. Slash app is not created till now. Once we'll create this image and we'll launch the container with this image, then this app folder will be created. And second is, these are the commands which you might be knowing if you are using any Linux systems. So first we are going to update the OS, then I'm going to install my Python there, because I am using a source code as Python, so I need to run it. For that I need a Python. And why I have kept -y, because while installation it will ask for the permission that do you want to continue, yes or no. So that needs a human interaction, and I want to cut it down, because if anything will happen while creating an image, if anything will ask for any permission, then it will be interrupted and your Docker image creation might fail. So I have already kept it -y. And then this is the work dir, that is, if once I'll show you the container, then you'll understand. If I log into the container, the first folder I'll be getting is app. I'll be inside that folder, and this is the command which I am going to execute at the end to run my source code. And coming to the second file, that is sam.py. This is nothing, it's a very simple Python file, simple script which I have written to make our application alive all the time. Here I have used an infinite loop, and it will sleep and awake in every 0.3 seconds. It will keep my container busy running with this process, as other applications keeps OS busy with running their process. So it's all the same. Let's start with creating an image. Let's build our Docker image. The command which I'll use is docker build dot. As I have used the conventional file name, that is Docker file only, so I don't have to mention any file name, just docker build and dot. So dot is the current directory where it will search for that Docker file name file, and it will execute whatever it is inside. But if you have used any other name as Docker file, then -f in the file name and dot. But I have kept it as simple as possible, so just docker build and dot. It started. So 6 steps, so sorry for that. Okay, so this is the 6th step, it need to be executed here, and first step is done, second done, third is going on. It is taking some time. It will obviously take some time because it will download the package and update the OS. It all depends on your internet connection. So third step is done, fourth step is done. No, it's going on. As you can see, intermediate containers are getting created in between, and it will get destroyed also at the end. So now Python installation is going on. So image creation is basically a layer by layer. First step, second step, and third step all will be created inside the containers, and finally it will get destroyed, and the final container will be your final image. It's almost done. It is installing Python 2.7, as I have not mentioned any version with that, so it is taking by default 2.7. Anything is fine for us because our file is quite simple. Any Python version is okay. Okay, it's almost done. Just wait for some time. This might take a few minutes. So our fourth step is also completed. Fifth is to create a working directory, and finally it's giving a success message, successfully built, and this image ID is giving here by the process. Okay, so our Docker file and Docker image is built. I'm getting some security warning because I'm using a non-Windows Docker host. We can ignore it because our Docker image is not that sensitive that we need to secure it. It's just for a demo purpose. And now we can check Docker images. Yep, we got one image with the same image ID as you can see here, 4722, or here same. Now as you can see in repository it is none, tag is none. This is why we need to tag it with our own name, because I don't want to use any image ID all the time. I'll use the name, just simple name. So for that, command is docker tag and the container ID name. Unfortunately it is, wait for that. Sorry. Unfortunately it is not working. I have to type the ID. It's 10 digits ID. Type it. While giving such demo, you have to pray to the demo god all the time that everything works well, because we don't have any control over it. So we have given our docker tag and image ID. And now you can give your own name. I'll give it my image. And as you can see, tag is none, so you can give some tag here. But if you'll not give anything, it will take latest by default. I'm not going to give anything, just to make it simple. And yep, it's done. You can check it here. My image with tag latest and the image ID is still same. Let's clear the screen. Now we'll run our Docker container with this image. So command for that is docker run -it, the interactive terminal. D is for it will run in the background as daemon process, and obviously I'm going to give some name to this container because I don't want to use container ID all the time. So it will be a test app, and image name is my image. So it will give one big ID. Yes, this ID is a container ID. Don't worry, you don't have to remember it. And if you want to use this, then first 10 digits you can use. Now you can see that that container is running or not. So docker ps will give you the ID. Yes, it's running. container ID is this one. You can see BC1C, something like that. So it's 10 digit, first 10 digits, and name is test app. Now it's running. We'll go inside this container and we'll see whether our files are copied or not, and you can see the status. It is up 10 seconds ago. We'll go inside this container with docker exec -it interactive terminal and the name. This is the reason why I gave some name. I don't want to use this random ID all the time. And bash. First thing you'll notice that I'll go inside this container, and the first folder I'll go inside is app. As you have remembered, I have given a work dir as app. Let's see. Yes, we are inside this app, and we have copied all the file inside this folder only. So here we go, docker file and sam.py. If you want to see whether that file is running or not, so you can check it with ps-ax. Yes, it is running with PID 5, the process ID 5, and that's done. It's all fine. If you can go back, you can see all other folders here. App, bin, boot, dev. It's your container. You can run whatever with this. And the container ID you can see here. Fine. So we'll exit from this. That's what the demo was. So that was a bit smooth because I have already tried it before. I'll recommend you to try this by yourself. You'll face a lot of issues. If you face any issues, please comment it down. I'll try to fix it and you learn it. So it's better you try by yourself. You install a Docker inside your system. So many videos you'll get for that. That's why I have not made any such video for that. You'll get it online. Try once, and if you face any issue, please let us know and comment it below. That's it from my side. Peace out.